In this video, you will see how Peter P. Square, also known as Mr. P, contacted coronavirus with his family and are now healed. Hi, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe for more videos like this and updates like this. Please do give us a thumbs up. It's time to hear from the horse's mouth.
Hey guys, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another day of Zoom Lifestyle. It's gonna be the same thing usual, but before I continue, I want to ask you guys a question. It's very, very important. For the past 3 weeks and now, what did you guys notice in terms of my background? You guys notice I changed location, right? You guys knew I changed my location, and I wasn't doing this live draw here for the past 3 draws or 2, I don't know. You guys noticed it, you noticed, right? If you noticed, just give me a thumbs up. I'm back to the regular location, that's in my living room. And yeah, or somebody's already asking, how's my health? I'm doing well now. Before I continue, right, I'm about to shock everyone. Right? I'm about to shock everybody. And I took a lot of courage, and you know, it took me a lot of courage to get to say this. Like I said, I remember I can actually decide, okay, let's just do this way. So let me tell you something that has been going on. I'm going to show you guys something, and I'll come back and tell you guys what has been happening for the past 3 weeks. Just follow me, right? So this is me, right? I'm going to show you guys something, and this is where I've been doing Zoom, right? For the past, and I'll repeat, for the past 3 weeks. Right? So here in my house, this is my guest room, guys. Right? This is my guest room. And I've been conducting the draw, if you remember, on this side of the house. With that chair on my computer and the chair. I've been conducting the draws over here. And I'm about to go downstairs and tell you guys why. I'll be in this room, my guest room, here, and I'll be doing it here. Let me come back to the house. I'm coming back downstairs. Oh, bye. Here we are. Then I'm back. So, I started to show you guys where I've been conducting the draws for the past almost 3 weeks. It's because I was imprisoned in my own house. Yes, I was imprisoned in my own house. I was home arrested in my own house. What is that supposed to mean? And I was sick. A lot of you could notice that during the draws, I rush it, I want to go and sleep, or maybe I've taken my pills. Guys, I was COVID-19 positive. Yes. It took me a lot of courage to say this. Yes, I was COVID-19 positive. Coronavirus positive. Yes, I was. And it's been one hell of, yes, like I was COVID-19 positive. I caught the virus. Maybe I used to think this whole virus thing was a joke. And I took it for granted. it wasn't just me in the house. I have about, apart from my security guards, I have like about 9 domestic to almost 10 domestic staffs in my house. Apparently it wasn't just me. And my cook and one of the nannies were also positive. And it wasn't just them and myself. 2 weeks later, my daughter was pronounced positive. She became sick. First of all, I need to just say this. My wife did something amazing. And I love her courage. When the doctor said our daughter needed to be self-isolated, because I found myself in a position where here I am, I'm sick. I can't see my kids. I can't see my wife. I didn't even see broad daylight. I was in my guest room, the one I showed you guys. Irrespective of this is my house, but if they have to serve me food, they have to knock on the door and drop the food down and eat it. Like, virtually became like a prisoner in my own house. And to cut the story short, when my daughter caught the virus, my wife did something courageous. They told her that my daughter needs to be self-isolated, meaning you can't leave a 7-year-old alone. Knowing what I've gone through or what I've been through, my wife said no. What my wife did that was very, very courageous was she took my daughter. She took our daughter to the master bedroom and she held her. She said, babe, I'd rather contact this virus than allow this little girl suffer. I was like, babe, you shouldn't do that. Because even me, myself, I can't even leave the room that I was to go and do anything. And it was very, very courageous. That is what a mother can do for her daughter. And she held her and they both stayed in the same room. And few days later, about 5 or 6 days, then it was already like 2 weeks for myself being in just one room alone. And the doctor came. He came back after 2 weeks. He tested me. I was still positive. Tested our daughter. She was negative. Thinking it was going to end there. Didn't. And my daughter became negative. We thought everything was over. Like everything was okay, no problem. I mean, the little girl is fine. What just happened the next day, Lola caught the virus. She became sick. So when Lola caught the virus, myself, I caught the virus. Our daughter caught it, but she's fine. Lola, then the 2 domestic staff. It's been 3 weeks in hell in this house. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I wanted to say the last Zoom, but I'm noticed most of you didn't notice that I changed location. This gave me a lot of courage to tell you guys. This virus is real, guys. Like, this virus is real. And This whole thing almost. All right. Like I virtually saw death. Like it got to a point in my life I just said to myself, no, this is it, right? And the good thing was, after the last week's Zoom, I became negative. I was fine. Then of course, Lola was still positive, and one of the staff. But the good news now is that yes, last night she was pronounced negative. That's why it took me this courage to tell you guys this. If you think this whole virus is fake, or you don't have anyone very close to you, anyone that you really know, to say, okay, I haven't seen anybody that caught it, they're just lying. Hear it from me now, Peter Okoye. Yes, it's real. It's very, very real. Lola is fine now. My daughter is fine now. I am fine now. My 2 domestic staffs are fine. But just let me let you guys know this has been one hell of an experience, guys. Please be careful out there. They always say wash your hand, disinfect your environment, use sanitizer, mostly use your face mask, guys. Be careful out there. This is real. And I look at myself, I'll say, we are survivors. Like we survived this shit. So guys, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this. I call you guys to talk about Zoom, but I just have to share this testimony. This is what myself and my family have gone through. So first of all, I want to say thanks to all my friends. The reason why most of my friends actually knew was they would call me and say, hey, Peter, how far now? Say, hey, they house, I they come house. I said, don't. They were like, why? Why? I'm like, don't. I said, listen, don't tell anyone. We've got the virus. So that's how some of my friends found out. And I'm happy that none of them actually went outside there to tell no one. But I promised them, I said, once everything turns out right, I'm going to come out and say it. That's what I'm doing now. So guys, please, be careful out there. I survived it. My wife survived it. My daughter survived it. 2 of my domestics have survived. I don't know. I pray you survive it as well. I don't want to tell you guys. I don't want to tell you guys what I experienced in terms of the symptoms, but I'm just telling you guys what the experience I had with the environment, people around me. So guys, thank you for listening. Welcome to Zoom Lifestyle. If you guys even notice, I always come out, yes, I'm supposed to submit my album next week. But this whole thing delayed it. I always, every time people are like, oh, what's going on? Peter, you say you're going to release the album. I've lost over 1 month of work. You know, I resumed studio last 3 days, but I wasn't still comfortable to work. But I'm going to tell you guys that 100%, I've resumed back work to my studio work yesterday, and hopefully before middle of next month, I'll submit the album. Then I'll announce the release of the album. You guys must have seen what I've been posting for myself. I was bored. Most of the pictures, all the things I'm posting were old stuff. Just trying to hold on there. Try to like keep myself there, right? Just to hold on. So guys, the album is still coming out. This is the reason for the delay. It was the virus. So now I want to tell you that my family, everyone around me is fine. Thank you for listening. And it took me a lot of courage to do this. So thank you guys. My name is Peter Okoye. Welcome to Zoom Lifestyle. So the same way we normally go, I'm going to call, we're going to head back to Zoom page, and we conduct the draws. Now I have every time to do it, not like the last time I'm rushing, all right? So Sam, if you're there, give me a thumbs up. All right, then we'll head to Zoom page. We'll conduct the draw. I'll come back to this page, and I'll call the winners and give them the good news. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for the love. We're fine, healthy, everything, you know. Thank you, Sam. I've seen. So Sam is here now, and we'll head to Zoom page. We conduct the draws, and we come back. Thanks, guys, for the love. And by the way, before I continue, I want to say this to all my friends that reached out. There's always checking up on me, Gary, Jimmy, Foster Zeno, everyone that has been calling me, you know, some of my colleagues that knew and you know, they kept it themselves. They've been calling me. Guys, thank you for everything. My friends who, you know, maybe I don't want to let anyone know, but thanks, guys, for everything. So we head to Zoom page now, and we conduct the draw. Much love. Thank you. Hey guys, how you doing? Listen up. Just let you guys know, for the past 3 weeks I've been sick. Like, I've been ill. And most people don't even know what was wrong with me. I kept it myself for nearly about 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks of hell for me and my family. I had COVID-19 for about 3 weeks, and it happens to me. For those who have noticed, during my Zoom live draw, I was in a room this time instead of my usual, you know, location, which is here. I was doing it in my guest room because I was more like self-isolated. Like, I was kind of imprisoned in my own house. And it wasn't just me. I was sick, and I tested positive. You know, the reason why I decided to come out, you know, to say it is because I think I'm going to encourage a lot of people concerning this whole social distancing, getting used to sanitizing your hands, disinfecting your environment, wearing your face mask, and all that. It's been held in this family, in this house. Not just me. Even 2 of my domestic staff. Then after a week, my daughter caught the virus as well. But it was sad that when she caught it, the doctor insisted that she has to be self-isolated in her own room. But my wife did something very courageous. She said no. I was sick and I was being self-isolated in my guest room. I can't even see my sick daughter. And I was feeling so bad because I felt like I'm the one who actually brought this virus to the house. And it was so bad that I had to be calling her on a video, checking out for her and all that. And the next day, I think my wife did something very courageous. What she did was she had to pick our daughter from her room and held her, took her to the master bedroom. And she called me. She started crying. I said, what happened? She said, I can't leave this girl alone. I did rather be infected, but I have to, you know, or affected, but I did rather be with her. So 5-6 days time, my daughter was pronounced negative. When she was pronounced negative, we knew it wasn't going to end there. The next day, Lola became positive. So it's been hell. I don't know how to say, but we had a bad experience. I just want to tell everyone out there that this COVID-19 is real. Don't take it for granted. I'm happy to announce that my wife, myself, our daughter, and 2 of our domestic staff, all of us are now negative. For those who have noticed during the draws of last 2 weeks and last week, everybody suspected. People knew I was sick. I've lost a lot of weight, which is good. And I just want to say thank God that we're alive. So guys, be safe out there. COVID-19, coronavirus is real. God bless you guys. Thank you.